The new Police Act 2020. The important provisions you need to know about the new Police Act. The Nigerian Police Force Establishment Act 2020 was signed into law by President Buhari September 2020 in replacement for the old 1943 legislation we have been using since independence. This old act has been so old that there is need for change, and these are the new changes that you need to note in the new one. Number 1, officers are not allowed to be financially indebted to anyone. It means, according to Section 93, it is now unlawful for a serving police officer to be in financial debt. Creditors can now apply for attachment of earnings that will make the debts to be deducted directly from their monthly salary. At least up to 30% of the salary can be deducted until the debt is fully paid. It means that if any officer is owing you, you can go and report, and the debt will be repaid from his salary. Number 2 is that retired officers can now be re-engaged. So the Inspector General of Police, according to the Section 9, subsection 6, can re-engage retired police officers for up to 4 years for additional service. This could help plug the shortfall in some specialist areas of the service. Then the next one is that it is now offense to fail to help a police officer. For example, if a police officer is being assaulted and asks for your help and you fail to provide it, it is now an offense under Section 99 of the new 2020 Act, and this is punishable by law for 3 months in jail or 100,000 naira fine. So if you don't know, you need to know now that when an officer is in danger and is asking for your help, you must grant the help, or else you will be fined. So the next one is number 4, which says that police are now able to disobey unlawful orders from their superiors officers. Section 138 of the Act gives an officer the right to refuse to obey an order from a senior officer if he has reasonable ground to believe the order is unlawful. So you can't say, yeah, because my guy can't reject. No, you can't now. So the 5th one is every police division must have a lawyer. Section 68 of it says that the Act makes it mandatory that every police division must have at least one police officer who is qualified to practice law, and who will also be able to promote human rights compliance amongst officers. So that is good. They can help us to entrench human rights. Then the next one is that citizens can be instructed to execute a warrant of arrest. Section 76 of the Act says that if a police officer is not available and a warrant needs to be executed immediately, a court can direct any person to execute the warrant. The practicality of this is, however, not clear, because the Act did not say that what will happen if a member of the public refuses. Just assuming a police officer just come to you and say, the court says this police, you can go and enforce a warrant, and you said, no, I cannot. We don't know what will happen. Then the 7th one says that the IG must make provision for mental and physiological well-being of officers. As we know, from Section 9, subsection E of the Act makes it mandatory for the IG to make sure that the mental and psychological needs of the police officers are catered for. As we know, that mental disorder, mental challenges is rampant in Nigeria, and also you can check it among the officers too. Number 8 is that officers are not allowed to have any private business. So once you are a serving officer, you are not allowed to engage in any form of business other than farming, according to the Section 95 of the new 2020 Police Act. And then number 9, specialized units for private guard is now possible. So Section 21 to 25 of the Act relates to the recruitment and management of supremacy police officers. These are officers recruited, employed in excess of normal police manpower counts to guard private or public buildings, or individuals They will not be part of the normal head count as they are employed solely for the purpose of providing security for a place or persons who will pay their full salaries and entitlement as well as related specific costs. So, police can now recruit and give out their workers as private security guards. Number 10 is that it's an offense to give drugs, alcohol to police officers. Section 100 makes it unlawful for anyone to give any intoxicating substance to a police officer or even allow such an officer to remain in your house after taking such substance. This is punishable by a minimum fine of 50,000. A major public enlightenment is needed to inform Nigerians of this provision. So, stop giving police officers intoxicating substances. It's against the law, and you can be punished up to the tune of 50,000 naira if you are caught. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.